Hello and welcome back to Pravus Gaming, and Civilization Beyond Earth Rising Tide, playing as the North Sea Alliance. Oh boy, well, it's been a couple days since I played last. By the time this video goes up, actually, it's, well, I'm recording it about a week in advance, actually. To give you some sort of sense of timeline, I just finished watching the third Republican debate in the U.S., I know. Go ahead and pity me. And this time around, I would not shy away from that kind of pity because it was kind of a bad debate. I don't know. I try to watch the political parties' debates of both sides of the aisle. I just think it's good to be a critical thinker and being able to listen to both sides and try to appreciate the arguments, even if they don't perform that well. Though I'm gonna have to admit, I may not have decided who I'm gonna vote for in this election at all, but Man, was CNBC rough on the Republicans. Gosh. You gotta love politics when you reach a point where every single question is framed at you as basically an attack. Yeah. Ugh. It was a weird debate, I'll call it that. But that's why I decided instead, after that, I am going to go ahead and hop onto Civilization Beyond Earth and cleanse my mind of all the silliness of American politics. I love this stuff, but man, does it drive me up a wall sometimes, so... Let's play some video games. That's how I drown out my problems. I'm also drinking a Diet Dr. Pepper because, you know what? Awesome. I love them. Hey, we can upgrade our submarines because apparently we reached Harmony level 3. Not really sure when that happened, but I guess it must be because we finished researching alien life forms. So let's go ahead and boost up submarines. Apparently... okay. So I can increase the damage of a submarine when attacking onto coast terrain. Now that basically means shallow water versus deep water. So which is more important? Also, apparently they gain additional sight. So... I guess that means... Are we more likely to fight things on a coast? Or out in the ocean? Good question, actually. Let's take a quick look at something. So it looks like... Yeah, so this is all coast. It's deceptive. So it looks like we're out in the middle of the ocean here, but a lot of this is actually coast, not deep ocean. And I'm thinking that wherever I'm going to eventually be attacking these coastal cities, it is more likely that they will be close to a coast than to the ocean. So I'm thinking actually coastal makes the most sense here, which seems a little bit silly, but it's just the way that shallow versus deep water works. There may not actually be a coast. You know, there may not be a landmass, and yet somehow the water is shallow and it counts as coastal terrain. So yeah, let's go ahead and pick up the next upgrade here. Bam. Haven't gotten any submarines yet, but I probably should in the near future. Alright, so we finished with alien life forms. So Explorer units may now leash alien units. The Explorer does suffer moderate damage in the process, but that still could be pretty potent. A nice way to get an emergency defense, I think, if I'm being attacked by aliens. We also got the Alien Preserve, which can only be constructed in land cities. We could start researching genetic mapping, get additional culture from paddock improvements, of which I only have one, so I'm not inclined to think that that's very worthwhile. Geophysics would release geothermal, or should I say reveal geothermal vents. Alien biology for the miasmic repulsor, or give the worker miasma immunity. Shouldn't be an issue at this point. So I'm thinking note of that. Biochemistry, Xenosiren, attracts nearby alien units to the affected area. I think that's an orbital unit, so no, probably not. Water refinery. Oh, now this is interesting. So production from water tiles can only be constructed in aquatic or coastal cities, but that could be fairly potent. Oh, I like that. Okay, we're picking up biochemistry. Absolutely, let's do that. I don't recall that building ever doing that in the past, but now I like it. Oop. Oh, right. We have a cruiser floating around. Look at all that floatstone. Oh, 9. 9. 2 to 8 xenomass. Man, why did the Pacific Cooperative get all the good stuff? Because, man, did they get the good stuff. They got a lot of good stuff. Alright. What were we building here? Looks like we were building... Oh, right. We were getting some petroleum, of which I now have 2. I'm not using any of it at the moment. Probably should fix that, but... Do I want to buy a tile and build something? I mean, that doesn't seem really useful to me. I'll just go ahead and move my worker out here and be prepared for when Deep Castle does finish its move in 2 turns. My Explorer is still... Oops, that is miasma. Let's avoid miasma whenever possible. A weak approach to military operations. Apparently... Okay, so I really need to start getting a military, is basically what I'm hearing here, because apparently I'm losing a lot of respect from some people. Oh, wait, that was a worker. Darn it, it's not where I said to go. It's not where I mean, not where I meant to go. It is where I said to go, but it's not where I wanted you to actually go. Oops. Okay. Sometimes it's easy to get kicked around because Civ have a tendency to just sort of bump you around between units, and you get lost sometimes. You really do. All right. How are we looking? We have some food. We're gonna get some production, some energy. Should we get a generator, or is farm more important? I'm thinking the farm is more important, so let's do that instead. And preemptively tell where'd the worker go. You need to go back to where I told you to go before. All right. Anything else? No, I think we're good. Relationship is in jeopardy. Your relationship is in danger. Raise your fear or respect. I mean, I wasn't aware I even had a relationship with them. Somebody didn't tell me that I changed my Facebook status. So I'm not actually that concerned about it. Maybe I should be a little more concerned about it, though. That's him right there. So who is this? I should probably find out. Let's go ahead and send our cruiser down this direction. I want to know whose city this is. If it's the Koreans, I might just take that city. That could be a good idea. I also have no health. Frontier Stadium, military units start with a free promotion. See, I like that idea. I really do. The recycler's pretty good for the production. I want to get a lot of things right now, but I don't have the resources to do so. So I'm going to up my production and hope that I can start producing a lot more things a lot faster, because I just don't have enough. I need more stuff. Also, it looks like my trade route's going to have to automatically adjust as I move my city around. That's interesting. Kind of wonder how the AI automatically programs all that stuff. Kind of cool. All right, let's start generating some energy, because we could use a little bit of that. Move one here, and... Nope, you're gonna get stuck in miasma. I am so sorry. We can now get another trade route. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's so confusing to me because cities now support your independent trade routes, whereas in Civilization 5, trade routes are kind of a global thing. Not so much the case here anymore. Alright, what else can we do? An alien preserve? No. A clinic might be smart. Ultrasonic fence isn't necessary at the moment. We don't have any desert tiles in this area. How about the clinic? Because that is usually a pretty safe choice, and we're probably going to end up needing that health. Alright, the cruiser. So, whoa, hello, Sea Dragon. Let's just skirt on by you, hopefully. Really would rather not get attacked for no good reason. Some argue that cultural improvement is relative, but... Okay, so does that mean she likes my stuff? Yes, so this is Cheongsu. Interesting. So you decided to go ahead and park a city really far away from your actual capital. What an interesting idea. I wonder if I should do the same sort of thing. Also, why is my frame drop so bad? Oh, cool, we found a pristine artifact. Let's take a look at this one. It's another old Earth artifact. It would give me 76.8 production and 12 science. I think we can hold off for something a little bit better over time, but it's still kind of cool. Alright, back to the next turn. Han Ki-moon declared war on Daoming Sochua. So, the Pan-Asian Cooperative just declared war against... Ouch, I am kind of in pain. Can we not get shot to death by these stupid sea dragons? Don't destroy my ship. You know how hard it was to get that ship? Pretty hard. Not really hard, I just clicked a button, but still. Alright, this frame drop is starting to kick me a little bit. No, wait. Nope. Well, no. A little bit unreliable. I'm going to switch to a different recording software right now and see, because Fraps has been a little bit temperamental lately. Okay, let's see how much better that does. Seems fairly smooth. Bandicam, you seem to be doing pretty well. We are monitoring your production rate. Impressive. So we gained a little bit of respect with Ban Ki-moon. I'm going to go ahead and heal up this ship, because it's taking a lot more damage than it should be. I could pillage the nest. And I'm going to, because screw you aliens, you guys have been messing with my poor ship, so I'm going to make sure you can't have any more babies. Oh dear. That's a lot more aliens than I was anticipating. Can I leash? I can't leash until I get closer to something. I'm going to hide in the trees. I know where you are. Something silent in the trees, whatever, some sort of song. Alright, my ship is fine, surviving. I really should explore the coastal areas a little bit more to my north, because I'm not finding much out in that direction. So if I move here, and I leash you... Okay, so I definitely took some damage, but now I just gained a scarab, which has the immediate ability to move around. Oh, that's actually pretty powerful. Wow, leashing is pretty OP. Get an army of explorers, create an army of aliens. Fascinating. Alright, I'm going to move my aliens over here into a defensive posture and tell you to heal. We can choose some new production in this area, which I like to do. Do you want an ultrasonic fence? Now, I should point out, I think there has been a difference in the ultrasonic fence between the vanilla game and the expansion. So the ultrasonic fence, the way it worked originally, I'm pretty sure it actually prevented aliens from coming within 2 tiles of the city. Like, universally. It always prevented them. In the Rising Tide, it strongly discourages aliens, but it does not mean that they cannot come towards your city at all. I think it's just something written into the AI. They are strongly discouraged from going close to your city. They just don't want to. But that doesn't mean that they never will. So ultrasonic fences aren't quite as universal of a protection as they used to be. Which is kind of interesting, I think. Kind of interesting. More science generation could be smart... or the vivarium, but I don't have any desert tiles, so the vivarium is literally worthless in this particular city, so I'll never build that unless I just want straight up 2 food. I mean, I just think the laboratory is probably the better choice in this case. We could further reduce the cost of moving the city, which is kind of cool. Alternatively, I could get the Frontier Stadium, and I want to do that because I want to start churning out some military units, and starting off with an upgrade could be quite handy to me. Quite handy indeed. Alright, processing turn for aliens. We have agreement recommendations. National parks is available, you say. Alright, let's browse potential agreements. National parks. Wow, culture from strategic resources. It would cost me 15 per turn, which is more than I have. So I would run out eventually. No. I mean, it's a good one, don't get me wrong. National Parks is a pretty awesome perk. But I'm not sure that's something I want to do right now. So this generator did finish. Let's go ahead and finish off the farm that apparently was not actually destroyed by my city going over it. It looks like the unfinished tile improvement remained. I don't know if that's normal. I'm not sure if I moved my city, say here for example, the generator would be destroyed, but if it was a half-finished generator, maybe it would survive under the city. I'm not really sure how that works, and I don't really have the patience to test it right now, but still, it's an interesting concept. Alright, we're just going to let my explorer kind of sit around and heal. I'm going to use my new scarab units to kind of explore for me, and they shouldn't take any damage in the miasma, which is actually pretty cool. Maybe I should retreat my explorer a little bit further away, actually, now that I think about it. Could be good. Unit needs orders. New worker. Well, we have miasma in the way, and I don't think you're able to clear that out. Maybe we should start building some roads. Well, wait, there's no point. It's a coastal city. Never mind, that wouldn't make any sense at all. Okay. I guess we'll just have to build a paddock. The paddock would make the most sense. I probably should also look to expand into a 3rd city sometime in the near future. National Science Foundation is available. Cool. Don't really care that much, but, you know, kind of cool. Scarab, move forward. Wow, we have found the aliens. Hi, brothers! Oh, dear. Sea Dragon. Let's back away a little bit. Just a wee little bit. Oh, no, we found Rippers. Virtues. We could get this one, which just straight up gives me 7 health. We could alternatively look toward production from every basic resource. Not a bad idea. Alternatively, get one more thing in tier 1, and I get a free virtue. I think I would rather do that. I'm gonna get social mores. That should give me a free thing. Do I want the health or the production? I think the production is actually more beneficial to me at the moment. So we'll do that instead. Alright. I want to start getting some more units. So let's get ourselves a Tide Hunter? Well, maybe not. Pharmalab is the health. Actually, I'm about to finish biochemistry, which is actually going to be very good. Get a Tide Hunter. I would like to start working towards some submarines anyway. Submarines are good, let's be honest. I like the ability to discover unseen. I am a shadow in the night. Ha ha ha. Alright, Paddock for you. They're not attacking my alien unit, which is very generous of them. I would say heal, but let's actually just explore a little bit more. We found a Chung-Su cutter, and we found this thing. Did that update my quest? No, it gave me a new quest here, so do we want... Let's see. Worker speed or food from recyclers? Worker speed or food from recyclers? Probably the food. I'm not needing faster tile improvements right about now. I should be okay, so... Nah, not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Alright, next thing we want to start researching. Alien sciences, xenomass wells, xenonursery, xenofuel plant. All kind of cool, but since I don't have any immediate xenomass, it's probably not that useful. Genetic design. Ectogenesis pod. Gain 1 food for every 4 population in the city. Cost me 2 geothermal, which I don't have unlocked yet, so that wouldn't be useful, but that's a wonder. Cloning plants from xenomass. And gene garden requires purity. So genetic design wouldn't actually give me much of anything at all. I probably should start working on some of the simpler techs. Engineering, physics, those are all important. Yes, let's go ahead and grab engineering next. That might actually give me enough XP to finish a supremacy level, which would be kind of nice. I'm going to go ahead and get a trade convoy. And I'm hoping that this is actually going to be able to do an amphibious trade route, because I unlocked a technology for it, but I'm not really sure how that works. I'd like to find out. We discovered a new station, Far Base 1. That's good. Let's investigate the alien structure. So that should be making some progress on my quest, yes? Domestic, no. Build a colonist. Ice and... So I need to discover 1 more alien structure. So keep your eyes out for those things. They're going to be important. Still not finding anything useful on this continent, which is kind of upsetting. And of course my weak military is, again, upsetting the Koreans. You know, they just want the moon, don't they? They just want the moon. Well, you know what? Not everybody can afford to invest that level of infrastructure. I'm gonna have to kill Korea, I think. I'm gonna have to kill them. Oh no, it's in jeopardy again. Once again, though, they gain more respect because I have exceptionally good culture. Interesting. It really is kind of interesting. I'm not sure how that works, how that measures it, but I'm not going to be opposed to it. I'm not even sure how important it is actually to have respect versus fear. Like, I haven't really figured out the balance of that in the game yet. I don't know if anybody has. It'd be really interesting to find out. Wow, there are a lot of resources in this area. Founding a city here wouldn't be half bad. Or somewhere nearby. Looks like PAC actually founded their own city somewhat close by too, though. They're corralling off the good xenomass and floatstone. Selfish little boogers. 9 for Axite, 2 for Axite, 2 for Axite. Gosh dang. It's so hard to get good stuff. I mean, I could just found a city. Somewhere out here in the middle of nowhere and just sort of float it all over the place. I could do that. If I were desperate, I could. But I'm not desperate yet. I will be soon. We'll see. Alright, we finished our first submarine. New technology researched, that is engineering. We did research 1 level of supremacy. So we should gain some automatic veterancy for my Tide Hunter, which is awesome. Love that. Probably would mean that I'm going to have a really good advantage when it comes to militaristic victories. I probably should consider pushing for a serious military force and just grow that way rather than building a lot of colonists. It's reasonable. The water refinery sounds fantastic, though. Getting production from every water tile, considering I'm surrounded by water, is pretty dang useful, so I think I'm going to do that. Upgrade available. So apparently our combat rovers can be upgraded. Now, why can they be upgraded now? That's interesting. So the way it used to work, right, is when you got to, let's say I have level 3 Harmony, right? And I get up to level 4, I unlock the next tier of something. In this case, a combat rover. But even if I was at level 3 Harmony, just because I picked up a level in Purity or Supremacy didn't mean that I would get an upgrade. I had to get one of these 3 up to level 4 before the upgrade would be available. I'm pretty sure that's how it worked. Now it looks like it's taking a tally of everything. Or is that how that works? I'm not strictly sure. Maybe that is how it works, maybe it isn't. It would be interesting to test that, wouldn't it? Well, either way, we got an upgrade for a unit that we haven't even started using yet. But nonetheless, that is kind of useful. Let's go ahead and start picking up physics, get all the basic techs out of the way. And then we can look towards something a little bit more ambitious. Missile rovers would be kind of nice. Going for an artillery unit could be good. Then, that said, though, maybe I should go for a purely naval force and just conquer every single coastal city. Maybe that should be the goal of this series. Conquer every single coastal or aquatic city that the other civilizations have. That could be kind of fun. Man, there are a lot of resources over here. If I could just clear out all those nests. There's a lot of resources here. Wait, did I never explore this? I don't think I ever did. Wait a minute, was that why I was sending my explorer off that direction? Oh, poopy. I don't think I ever did explore that. I should send my explorer that direction. You guys have probably been screaming at me this whole time. Now I feel very silly. Alright, well that's going to have to be enough for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Pravus with Civilization Rising Tide. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys next time.